Guys, Manchester United. Wow, how I love this club. Listen, so 50 million quid for Harry Maguire. Well, guys, I told you this is going to be an exciting week. I never thought it was going to be this exciting, to be honest. There is no way I could have predicted this. Imagine reports coming through from Manchester United news that Manchester United's first initial valuation of Harry Maguire is 50 million pounds. Now, what that means is that any club that wants to bid for Maguire, who is up for sale apparently, should at least table an initial bid of 50 million pounds. Now, guys, does Manchester United really want to sell this player? Or are there things we don't know? I think, and I'm going to talk about his contract, but guys, I don't think even 50 cent would pay 50 cents for Harry Maguire. There is absolutely no club, not in Saudi, not in heaven, not in any other planet, that would pay 50 million pounds for Harry Maguire. To do what? To do what? Listen, Harry Maguire's contract, and this is why I think maybe United are stuck with him. And I've told you before in one of my past videos that United could actually have to pay Harry Maguire up to 10 million pounds if they are going to let go of him. And that's why he's so confident, wanting to hold talks. Now he's doing everything. He has been pictured training with Ricardo Carvalho, the Chelsea legend, one of the best Premier League defenders we've seen during the Jose Mourinho era. He was there for 6 years, but he was a rock in that backline for Chelsea. He's a Portuguese international, played for Real Madrid, so he's one of the best. So Maguire has got some of the, at least he has put some of the 800 and 189,000 pounds per week he has been earning for doing nothing at United to good use by hiring a private trainer, that is Ricardo Carvalho. He's also an assistant, by the way, at Portugal. But that is for him. But probably I feel it's too late. I mean, he's trying so much to try and stay and fight for his place. But let me tell you what, it's not about him fighting for his place. He's just trying to win over the hearts of supporters to feel like, okay, let's forgive him. Maguire is trying, at least he's putting in some effort. And no, for what? I think he's only trying to protect his wages because the contract of Maguire that he has says that if United returns to the Champions League, his wages would be increasing from £189,000 per week to over £200,000 per week. Now, remember, we have not returned yet, so he should be starting to enjoy that money next season. So, obviously, we would want to stick around and enjoy that money and be, yeah, this is it. So, perhaps that's why he will do anything and he's not even under pressure to move a muscle. But guys, how heartless and selfish can this player be? But also what's the word? What's the word to use? How unserious, how inserious is Manchester United valuing him at that price and we're defeating our own self? If you really want to sell something, do you overprice it? Do you, if that's not even overpricing, do you unreasonably price it? Because there is no logical explanation. Whereas they signed him for 80 million quid in 2019. First of all, it's not even about his CV. He has won nothing. The biggest and only title Maguire has won is the Carabao Cup with Man United, probably. And maybe was he there with Mourinho, I think, and the Europa. So what has he won? He has won absolutely nothing, nothing, nothing. And they're valuing him at 50 million pounds for what? In fact, my memory thought at some point that he was actually part of the Leicester team that won the Premier League. I'd forgotten he actually joined Leicester in 2017. So he has won nothing, no major title. And here he is, oh, of course, he being valued at 50 million pounds for what? This 30-year-old man, guys, United have got to be serious, have got to be serious. We are defeating our own selves. We want money to buy players, but we can't even put the right price tags to the players we want out, who are not even attractive. Insane. Anyhow, I hope that report does not even how. Anyhow, let's move on. Like I said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper this week, not even Harry Maguire. Now, talking about players and reasonable moves and fees. Now, Atalanta do value their Rasmus Hojlund quite highly, 60 to 70 million euros. Now, United are expected to table a bid for Rasmus Hojlund, but they are now trapped in boardroom discussions trying to find the right fee to attach to Rasmus Hojlund. But what we know is one of the options is that United will table a cash offer, but also an option of adding another player on loan. And reports now are suggesting that Amad Diallo could be loaned back to Atalanta. And remember, United signed from him from Atalanta in 2019 for a rip of 30 million pounds. So I think they would be kind enough to take him back because they know they ripped us off. So there is that report. We had also been linked to loaning Mason Greenwood to Atalanta again in the deal to get Rasmus Hojlund. So that's where we are, and we are hoping. Of course, what I expect is that soon a bid will be tabled. Whichever bid it will be, it doesn't matter. At least what we know for a fact is personal terms have been agreed between the player and Man United. Now it's the two clubs to go into the boardroom and negotiate. But also, guys, Onana week, like we know, Onana week is on, and yeah, there is of course Inter Milan trying to stick to their guns and saying they want 51 million quid for Andre Onana, and United are still holding out to see them lower it a bit and stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, if you're Manchester United and you can value Harry Maguire at 50 million pounds, what right do you have to think that Inter Milan is overpricing Andre Onana, arguably the best goalkeeper in Europe, at 51 million pounds? So it doesn't make sense. If United they want Andre Onana, and Inter is saying give us 51 million pounds. Same United is saying that's too much, but they value Harry Maguire at 50 million pounds. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. I think proper oxymoron. It doesn't make sense at all. But that's where we are. However, I do think we'll still sign Andre Onana. I have no doubt we will sign him. I think this week it will be done. The idea for Eric Ten Hag is to have Onana and Rasmus Hojlund both part of the preseason tour of the US. United, of course, the preseason is on. The players are in training. They are back in training. Jadon Sancho looks fat again, but the idea is to have a full house before they go for the preseason tour of the US. That will be next week because we are playing this week. We've got a friendly first on Wednesday. We are playing Leeds United and we will have a watch along of that game here. I hope we do have that watch along. I hope it comes in at the right time. But we need to have a watch along. We've missed football. We've missed football, guys, to be honest. We've missed watching Manchester United. So let's watch this game together in a watch along on Wednesday. But also will be, of course, the bigger games will be in the US where we'll play Arsenal, we'll play Borussia Dortmund, we'll play Real Madrid, all these big teams. And I think it's important. There'll be good tests for us. So it's important that we have a full house. And I think they'll give us an idea of how we will look when the Premier League starts. So the preseason will end a week to the return, a week the Premier League starts. So, and our first game is on the 14th of August against Wolves at home. So it's important for us to take Wolves to footballing school. But if that's going to happen, we've got to have a full house during preseason. So the idea for Ten Hag is to have all these players in so that we can go on and enjoy that preseason, which surely by and large starts on Wednesday with Leeds United. But yeah, that's a bit of the news concerning Manchester United. And yeah, laughable stuff, I think. Laughable in every way. Whichever way you look at it. Harry Maguire for 50 million quid. Insane United. I love this club. But anyway, surprises never cease, do they? Subscribe, guys. See you.